Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. Corn, cobs, and demons is ready. It's gone down a little bit. Dude. These are so good. I gotta go with this one with the corn cob man in the city. But this one is really good as well. I have to say, both are great. So we're gonna pick that one. I've been told, aha! So I've been told you can double feature your trash films now, and you can pick any trash film that you previously released. So I'm trying to think like what would go well with our romantic comedy movie based on loosely on the Children of the Corn. I'm gonna go, I mean, we go 40 here in this house. It's clearly too much. 2,000, that's too little. There we go. Maybe I'll pay attention and see. Cause the thing is, I guess, with the double feature, I'm not 100% sure what that's gonna do. But we've got a romantic comedy featuring corn cob men. I don't think we want to do any of the sequels. Oh, what about Two Sides of the Same Sibling? Because that was a romance triangular. I think we do that one. Together they unite. And maybe we kick everything up by 5,000 screenings then. I don't know what having a second movie in the theater will do for us. Maybe tons of people will come flooding in because they're like, I never got to see Two Sides of the Same Sibling. And now I can. Amazing. Interesting. So the factory advertising thing only impacts non-factory or non-trash films, which is kind of interesting. Ad advertising. Women and young women. Not for boys. So why would you take Spice Mice? Spark, you, and that one? Sure. Any tricks? Never. Christine Sullivan, really? Roy Perry looks like a man that would do tricks. Yeah. But he wouldn't do. That's interesting. I didn't realize there was a level of people that would do non-dirty tricks. They're like, that kind of trick, totally valid. Other kind of trick, not for me. And you know, I kind of get that. Ricky Cohen's are you my first 10-star person? I think we have a director and some producers that are 10 stars now, I think. What was I thinking? Oh, no, wait. That was Quiet of the Rams. I almost had a panic attack and thought I had paid amazing amounts of money for a trash film to be edited there. All right. Yeah. We didn't even go to the Pollux Awards. Yes, let me leave. Yeah, I'll pay my $10 million in taxes. Good grief. All right, what do we got? Not bad. 5, almost a 6-star. Oh, it's the Headless Zombies. Ah. There's a spaceship involved in this one. Sure. You know what we should do? We should put out Radioactive Man with the film that preceded it. The Radioactive Man preceding film. What on earth? Oh my god. There we go. I've done something wrong. There. Good enough. Oh shoot. Can I go back? Ah, fudge. Help. I think if you put all this stuff in, you can change it later. Young men love Radioactive Man, but not girls. So maybe like this. That? I have to get to the tricks section so I can hit edit later. Lelia Shelton, Mike Rodriguez, Vernon! Can you do a yes, help a drunkard. Absolutely. Get these three bozos involved. The Three Stooges. Vincenzo Sims, absolutely. A hospice visit is in the cards. Jerry Lewis, the original. I put them all in the same week. Good grief. Try it again. Vincenzo Sims, Jerry Lewis with the orphanage visit. You think Carl Hansen does tricks? Never. Neither would Michael Rooks. Fine. 3 tricks it is. Now we have to go back to distribution and I have to fix this. Yes. We have to add in the other feature. Radioactive Man and Fallout Boy. The most recent Radioactive Man to come out. That's how we do the Radioactive Man dual features, is we look at this. We throw that's so funny. We throw the previous sequel or prequel, I guess is what you call it. It's not really a prequel, it's just the preceding film. You throw that in there. Herbert Ford, you better start finding stuff or I'm gonna throw you out on your ass. 7-star guy? You're pretty cheap though. 6,000? That's like nothing. We're running around with people that do like, yeah, people that are asking for like 20,000 weight. And this guy's out here like asking for 6,000. Yoba Gret, are you the greatest film I've ever done? Possibly. Boy, oh boy, we're still running at 40% of 15. $6,000. I was like, I can do this math. Dude, just keep it rolling. We're gonna run out of advertising space, in fact. I don't know if we're gonna run out of it this... Okay, we could technically do it for 2 more weeks, but it is fine. But I think that's gonna be our most expensive film. Oh, it hasn't caught up to Karate Swindle yet, which is an amazing film. $12 million made on Karate Swindle. Spaceship Soldiers. Oh, Starship Troopers is gonna be a legendary film as well. Start that project. We gotta put our best people on Starship Troopers, man. Yes, Edwin Russell. Neither of you is particularly good in the soundstage, but boy, oh boy, are we getting 4 stars in the soundstage. Wowzers. Look at that. We gotta start messing around with the Doppler, or what's the other one? The Flumen? But not in a film that's this important. Harry Webster, Tommy Howell. Do we have anybody who does action? Tommy's not an action guy. Aha, Thomas Steele. He's an action man. Anybody, I guess I could also look, like, I don't think there's any thrilling chases in here. Tommy, do you do shootouts? You're more of a love director, which is kind of interesting. All right, we'll go with Thomas Steele. Bobby Martin, best in actor and soldier. So, they're action and soldier. So honestly, Bobby Martin, you're the man. The Angry Boss. Have you ever been an angry boss before? People love you in action as well. You know what? Paul Carroll, you should be the brother in arms. Fred Martinez, you can be the angry boss. You haven't even been an angry boss ever, and you're good in action. Look at this. We're actually putting some thought into our movie planning here. Who'da thunk? Another action star. Oh, but she was a femme fatale recently. I think we have to go with Vivian Sanders then. Because Vivian Sanders is established as a femme fatale, and people love her in that role. Now, who gets to be the alien? Because ain't none of y'all been an alien before. Maybe we give it to... I guess we give it to Jane. Because she's an, well, I guess both of you are action stars, but I'm cool with Jane. She's also, all of you except for Fred are Pollux, and Paul, I guess, are Pollux Awards winners, so that's kind of cool. What did you win this for? Will it tell me? Maybe not. Still, this is going to be an amazing movie. If only we had one extra theme. Could have been a 10-star film. All right, so that one's done. What do we have any other scripts in the old hopper? I don't think so. Nay. Do we have any sequels that we are available? I'm still peeved at myself for screwing up Arachnid Guy as badly as I did. I haven't watched the next James Bond, so I can't watch that one either. Or I can't make that one either. We could do... Are there any trash elements I haven't used yet? That's always a good one. Here, let's zoom out. Look at my story elements collection, trash elements. We've done Killer Toaster, we did Robert. Somebody suggested doing Girl with a Talking Vagina and Robber with 1,000 Penises. That's like an X-rated movie for sure. We haven't done Parent in Invisible Clothes. I think that's the only one I haven't used yet. I do love that idea. It's as graphic as it sounds. 3 people requiring attention. All right, we're gonna do the Robber with 1,000 Penises and the vagina talking, the talking vagina girl. We're gonna call it. We're just gonna call it The Strangest Film. And I love the idea that people are gonna walk into this and have no idea what's going on. We're gonna call it a comedy adventure. It's just wacky hijinks. Set in the modern American city. Once again, the protagonist has a talking vagina. Oh, with Tourette syndrome, I forgot. So it's a cursing vagina as well. Then we have the 1,000 Penis Man. Okay, they're arch nemesis. She's gotta have a best friend. I'm picturing Anna Kendrick, like from Twilight. I wish best friend was a character. That would be funny. But I'll go with sidekick. It's gonna be a ways out, probably. Do we have any films using sidekick? Here, put it in the archive just for a second so I can double check. The Coin with 3 Sides. I actually don't know what's in this one because I told Lester to do that one himself. These two could have sidekicks within them. And you have to have a sidekick, correct? Is that because Donkey's in there? Oh, no, we kicked Donkey out of that one. Okay. Well, maybe there are no sidekicks involved. Let's say there's a best friend. No, don't write it yet. I gotta finish it. You can't take this from me. You know what? I'm pivoting off of the sidekick. I'm gonna call it like a worried parent, or just like a parent figure. Yeah. Mother. I'm thinking like Hairspray. It's what I'm picturing. And now what are the themes we got going on here? Is there a magical lesson involved? Did they curse? Oh, that's it. Is there's a magical being who they pissed off, and they cursed the robber to be covered in penises, and then they cursed the girl to have Tourette syndrome and a talking vagina, and then once they figure out their shit, then they're good. Cashy one-liners is definitely involved. Slapstick comedy, lowbrow humor for sure. Where's slapstick comedy? Yes, this is perfect. I know I put a ton of elements into a trash film, but I don't care. I think it's hilarious. And then at the end, everyone learns a lesson. This is perfect. And Joe Hughes is like, I'm an action writer. And I'm like, I don't care. Oh, man. Shrock a fairy tale? Nines across the board. Where's my ogre, man? There is a dragon. This could be Shrek, sure. Have you guys seen the Bad Bunny Shrek sketch from SNL? It's surprisingly hilarious. He's like trying to pitch. Oh, we actually maxed out our theaters over here. He's trying to pitch a movie to the SNL writer, or not a movie. He's trying to pitch a Shrek sketch to the SNL writers, but that is the sketch. And he shows up dressed as Shrek, and they're like, "So you like Shrek?" And he's like, "No." And then it's like this long, like heartfelt story about like it's really good. You should check it out. Bad Bunny Shrek SNL sketch. Tell him Ben sent you. Is this too big a fall off? It could be. Maybe let's kick it up just a bit. Let's be a little conservative with our drop off. Cause we have loads of space there. I wonder if when are they gonna take my theaters away from me? Cause you remember they were like, the Gerstein brothers aren't allowed to own every theater, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be a shame. Men hate Shrek. What? How am I supposed to advertise this movie to children and women? Is that it? This is bonkers. And then maybe you two? But like, these two do advertise to grown men, but maybe it's okay. Kind of crazy. All right, any of you do tricks? Emil, hooray. Good for you, Emil. I knew I could count on you. And then I'd like to get a movie out there for 4th of July as well. I suppose that's where Quiet of the Rams will come in. Roy Perry, you certainly think highly of yourself, sir. You're not a popcorn boy, so I don't know if I care about you. That's a lot of money, Roy. I'm sorry, Roy. Edwin, you don't think as highly of yourself as Roy do, but you do think highly of yourself. That's 1.1. I kind of want to, sorry, Roy. We'll let you guys go. I kind of want to see who else is available. Employee center. New. Free. Didn't I just let you go? Maybe it's because this is the cost for 1 year. Holy crap. I'm just curious how much it would cost to get Anthony Bird for 3 years. Whoa! That's nuts! He's won 1 Pollux Award and he thinks he's the greatest thing to... He's God's gift to Earth. That's crazy. Ooh. We got some young talent in here, though. 27 and 28. Let's get these newbies in here before they realize how valuable they are. Oh, 3 years, sorry. Yeah. Francisco Ruiz, and then we get Bertha Hoover. And you aren't a popcorn person, but you're still like a really good high scoring star, and you don't cost $1 million yet. Any other popcorn people? I know Homer Barnett was up there. Flossie Gray, Carl Fisher. You've already reached your potential though, and that makes me kind of sad. Joanne Fisher. She already thinks very highly of herself though. All right, we'll let it be. Catherine Harris is maxed out. Jake the Terror. There's alcohol in the studio. Not anymore, though. Who did it? Jake did it. I bet. Yes! The demand has been met. Huzzah! This will be very interesting to see how it impacts Jake the Terror's score. Or, like, the money we rake in with it. Come on! McKinney! You don't like anything I write. Even when I write you a straight-up detective novel. I don't know what to tell you. The man cannot be pleased. Okay, Jake the Terror is out. So let's take a look. What's next? What do you mean in 0 days? Okay, thank you. I was like, what does this mean? All right, what do we got here? So our specialists have formulated audience, blah, 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 blah. During the first week is 28%. Starring Victor Morrison. Does Victor... Was he one of the guys we hired randomly? To be one of the Headless Dwarves? Or a comedy starring... Or with Gene Evans as the director. Both of... Well, you have a little bit longer. Steeper penalty, better rewards, and better film attendance. So I think I want to go with the 50% thriller accidental hero everyone learns a lesson. And starring Victor Morrison. Yeah, yes. All right, hold on. Does Victor Morrison currently work for me? He was a 6.1 star. He does! You're the guy who refused to work for me. He's the one I hired and I was like, I want to make you a headless dwarf. And he's like, no. And I'm like, what? You can say no? That is how that went down. All right, the coin with 3 sides is going to be done very shortly here. So let's go ahead and write our thriller. It's a 50%, I gotta keep looking at it. 50% thriller, accidental hero, everyone learns a lesson. So we go to the story workshop. An accidental hero, everyone learns a lesson, that's a thriller. Or at least 50% thriller. Well, I'm gonna call it Blink Twice. I don't know why I like that name. Let's make it a thriller. A drama thriller? I'm trying to think of like why would there be everyone learns a lesson? Let's go modern European city. Set it in Europe. So the protagonist is an accidental hero. He gets pulled into like a spy caper is kind of what I'm picturing here. The enemy is a criminal mastermind. Everyone learns a lesson is the finale. There's a femme fatale, although we did put that in a different film recently, so we got to be careful with that one. Maybe there's a key witness. Yeah, like it's like his like coworker witnesses something, and then the coworker gets killed by the criminal mastermind's gang. He's like, oh my god, and then it turns into a spy thriller, drama spy thriller. There is a wizard. No, we'll say there's a love interest. Whoops, I accidentally took out first victim. Let's make it a, yeah, 2 women in the movie. We got 4 things that we could put in here as well. But yeah, give him an angry boss. He's like, why aren't you coming into work today? And he's like, cause I'm a spy now. Betrayal? That's a good one. Ooh, let's say crime of necessity. Let's tell it in a fragmented narrative is kind of cool. I like this. And we'll hold on to it. Yes, send it to the archive. We'll give that to Lester Bush to write as soon as he's done with the coin with 3 sides. That might end up right in the trash, to be honest with you. It's a terrible movie. Lester, were you even trying? It's a detective story set in space, starring a festive atmosphere and tank combat? Lester, what the hell? This is why you're not allowed to write. Get this trash out of here. I was thinking like it started out like sort of like Cowboy Bebop and then it went way off the rails. Lester, what are you thinking? All right, Blink Twice. Lester's got it. It's 124 days to write. So we have to film really fast. That's part of my problem is I put a lot of work into the upfront writing. My contract is up. You don't think much of my studio. Oh, it's because your loyalty is low. Right, Victor. Good grief. What do you mean you don't think much of my studio? You think anybody else would pay you $1.2 million? Get out of here. I bet I can find better directors in my sleep. He was a 9-star guy, but I am curious. Dude, Edward Fox is a big deal. I'm curious to see how much he costs. Whoa, $3 million. No thanks, Edward. We could go for Herbert. He's much cheaper than either of you. We'll let it slide for now. Quiet of the Rams is ready. Was it that low? It sure was. Wow. Kind of surprised. This one's kind of quiet of the Silence of the Lambsy. Ish. Set it up for 4th of July. Is that too many? I think that's too many. Let's go 55. 35, 30, 25 maybe? 25. 15. I mean, it's not the best movie we've ever put out there, so I don't think maxing out our theaters is actually all that important for it. Our own presses, for sure. Don't Spider-Man yourself. That's all that matters. Men and Young Men. So this is for Piazzolla for sure. Spark? You? Like that? I think that's pretty good. Any tricks up our sleeve? Look at it. Hey, you guys are actually putting movies out there? You don't have any money. How is this happening? As far as I knew, the Gersteins literally had negative cash flow last year. Maybe they're liquidizing their entire studio. They're like selling the cars off the lot. Like here, if we come look. Yeah, Marginese is the only people who have money. How are you filming anything? Look at this, they got 3 movies. You got 2. 1, none, and none. Marginese is just holding on, desperately holding on to their the $400,000 they have. They're just trying to keep the lights on, man. Dude, Yoba Gret is amazing. I can't believe this. It's my most profitable movie for sure. We'll drop it to 33,000 now. What is this, a 16-week run at this point? Even stale, it pretty amazing. Yeah, I think we just do we pan out the last of the marketing campaign and then we see what it can do. Holy cow, why are you so bad? I gotta ask Coleman Graves here. What? What do you mean you don't? What is this craziness? Excuse me? You don't like an action movie where the protagonist dies heroically is no good? That is bonkers. I protest greatly. I can't believe that. That's astounding. What, you don't like your action star to die? Look at this. This one's gonna be like heavily filmed on location. That's kind of surprising. I'm just absolutely baffled by the no action hero dies heroically thing. Like that seems like action heroes should eat that up. I think I should be using the film sound, not the frame tone pure. I've been getting them mixed up. I'm stunned. I honestly don't know what to say. That's crazy. We'll go Herman Watson. Emil Reed. This one we can kind of punch with a lower a lower hero here. You know what? Put Steve Gray in the boss role. Put Lee Garcia in the rival role. Worried Wife, we'll give that to Nell O'Connor. I'm shooting for like an 8-star series of dudes here. Because this is so low scoring anyway. We need to like, we can drag it out of the mud, but we really don't need our best people in there. Dude defended an employee? Or did he just like tick over? Double feature! Two movies. I can't type. 2 movies for the price of 1. Hooray! All right, and based on that, we're gonna pause the episode there, and we will see how corncobs and demons and so on and so forth functions next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.